Okay, so my largest print on the Anycubic Photon M3 Max is finally finished, and this one is Angewomon from Digimon. So this is huge. Look at the size of that, and that is a lot of supports. This is one piece, and I scaled it up to 150%. So yeah, this was around a 24-hour print, and I think used around 400 milliliters of resin. So let's get some gloves on and let's get this off and remove the supports. So let's get the supports in my phone first. Some gloves. I had to buy like a bulk buy of gloves because yeah, I'm gonna run out for these gloves very quickly. So, and I got this Wham Bam magnetic sheet installed. So this comes off quite easily now. So yeah, this looks insane, and the print looks amazing. Look at that. So let's start working on this, and let's just see if I can bend this bed. Is it worth bending the bed, or should I just start removing the supports? Let's just crunch them. Because removing resin supports is quite satisfying, I gotta admit. Like, it's much easier than FDM printing supports. Now remember, this is only cured after during printing, so I will need to put this in isopropyl alcohol to clean it up, and then only then I will cure it further. But obviously I need to remove the supports to actually get it in a usable state. Now yes, I have this magnetic bed. Now what would be more convenient, to remove this? Now, you know what I thought I'd be doing more? So since I got this flexible sheets, oh yeah, there we go, see what I mean? So that did come off very nicely actually, so I'm gonna put this back on. Yep, want to make sure there's no printed pieces stuck on this sheet, otherwise the next print would fail. And try not to clamp my fingers. Okay. And just give it a little. That's good. Good, and I'll cover this up in a bit. But let's just keep on removing the supports from this wonderful, wonderful model. Oh no, something broke off. What broke off? Oh no, one of her headbands. So I'm gonna have to recover that and glue that back on somehow, I hope. I'll show you in a second after I try to get this off. Good thing I spotted that, because I don't wanna bend it. This bit that goes on her helmet, I think, so I'll put that outside. And this, sadly, is just throwable away. So that's just trash. Now, regarding the supports, I just auto-generated them, to be honest, so I didn't do much manual work. The only manual work that I did was I did hollow out the model, and after I hollowed it out, I dug some holes in the back of her where the wings go. That looks good. So that there would be as little suction during printing as possible, because although I had a lot of failures, I think I learned a little bit. And yeah, so this is like a first model, first large scale model that I printed without it being in separate pieces, because this is one whole piece. Well, the wings are in separate pieces. But yeah, also what I learned is do not use heavy preset supports, because that creates a big dent in the model, which does not look nice. So instead, now I'm using light supports with higher density in how many supports are actually generated. Because when I click on the preset heavy, I was thinking that it increases the density, but it doesn't. It actually increases the contact of the supports, which isn't what I thought it did. And at the moment I'm using what's it called, Cheeto box slicer, and there is a few things that I don't like about it, so I might try a different one. I might try a Liche slicer that people have been recommending. And yeah, I did hear a lot of other people actually complain about Cheeto box as well, so it doesn't hurt to try out a variety and make some notes on it. Apparently some people think that Cheeto box doesn't really like any cubic printers. Now, I don't know if it's specifically any cubic. I mean, from my understanding, all that would do is just create some bed settings, like how big the bed is, just some standard configuration from my understanding. I don't think that would mess up with the actual print itself. I mean, I did have failed prints, but I thought that was because of things that I didn't understand about how resin printing works. So I can't exactly blame Cheeto box just yet, until I actually understand a bit more about what the hell I'm doing, because I'm coming from FDM printing on Prusa MK3S Plus and Creality Ender 5 Plus. However, these printers are no longer what they were. They are heavily modified now, especially the Ender. The Ender is nowhere near an Ender anymore. It is like completely rebuilt, different firmware, different hot end, different extruder. Trying to make sure that I don't actually remove parts that are actually part of the model, because this is a surprisingly clean print. Not surprisingly, I mean I did have things figured out. I think a lot of things like exposure time, lift distance, and the supports. Because this model, it didn't came pre-supported, so I had to generate my own supports. It was a bit nerve-wracking, and I did scale it up to 150%, so this is larger than it usually would be. Let's remove this bed. Not bed, raft. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. I can't wait to print the wings as well. what an incredible model. Let's hope I don't break it. What if I twist it? Also, another thing that I noticed, so like after you hollow out a model, you have the, well, not after, during the hollowing process, you can check infill, and if you generate an infill inside the model, it will not create supports on the inside, which is very, very cool. Because I do not want to have supports on the inside rattling. Okay, I might need to use some, what's it called, pliers. I'm still shocked at the detail that like these 3D printers can make. I need to make sure that I don't lose that wing, which I think I already did. Shit, where's my wing? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna have to glue that back on. This print is insane. It's so beautiful. So yeah, this is actually the first figurine that I printed for myself. I mean, the original reason why I bought this 3D printer was because of a client. Now, do I want to get my pliers now? Where's my pliers? I do need pliers, okay. I'll clean the pliers later on, so. I've got a bit of supports there, if you guys can see. I'm trying to just peel, remove. There as well. Which is where the wings go in. So there is a few supports go inside the hole, which I might have a bit of a problem with when I need to insert the wings, I think. But we'll see. Maybe I should have removed those supports when I was generating them. It's got a nice weight to it as well. Like it feels premium. It honestly does. I think I'm gonna have to get some spray paint for skin, because although I love using Rub and Buff and Cosmic Shimmer and all those buffing paints, I want the skin needs to be smooth, and I don't think I will be able to get that with rubs. This is an awkward one. It's hard to film it as well. Don't want to break the hair. Yeah, there's a lot of them stuck in one place. These supports. I should really actually put a cover on the Anycubic print vat, because I don't want any of these chippings going inside there and fail another fucking FEP sheet, because I've been getting a lot of FEP sheet punctures, and I only started printing just like a month ago or 2. I think it's 2 months now. It's quite difficult actually behind the hair to remove the supports, which is why I assume you shouldn't print this as one piece. But I just wanted to print something that's for myself and not for a client. I need to wash this. I think, guys, I'm gonna call this a day for the video, because this needs to be cleaned up. So yeah, take care. I mean, look at that. Amazing. Can't wait for the wings.